Hey guys, on today's episode, we'll take a look at Star Wars Age of the Republic, the Obi Wan Kenobi's issue. It's actually been one of my favorite issues so far. I love reading a story between Obi Wan and Anakin before everything happens. So let's get started with today's episode. Before we start, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I promise the content posted here comes from a true Star Wars fan, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to get more videos, updates on my videos. Also, make sure to post on the comments what you guys think about the video or about this issue. Let me know what you guys think. I love to get a discussion going on. So again, make sure to subscribe and post on the comments. So like I mentioned, right, we're going to take a look at Obi Wan Kenobi's issue. These Age of the Republic issues have been pretty good. I'll take a look at Darth Maul next. I just finished reading Darth Maul, and it was also a great series. But for those that don't know, these are one issue per characters. So there's Obi Wan, Darth Maul, there's a Qui-Gon, and they're doing it for each trilogy. So right now I'm looking at the Age of the Republic, which is the pre-trilogy. They are right now coming out with the original trilogy, and then they're gonna come out with the new trilogy that just came out. So here we're gonna start off. Just a quick review, right? So Obi Wan Kenobi's issue starts off, takes place with main character obviously Obi Wan. We're gonna see Anakin as well, and some of the other Jedi members. But this is during the time when it's just Phantom Menace just passed. Obi Wan is still pretty. Anakin is still pretty young, and Obi Wan is just getting used to being his master. So the first cinematic thing here, we see the first skit. We see the Jedi Temple a few years ago. This is we're in the past real quick, and it's pretty cool. We get to see young Obi Wan Kenobi. I'm pretty sure this kid on our right is young Obi Wan. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure who this guy in the middle is and who this lady is to the left. I think I might know her if I look deep enough, but I think this guy is Sacy Tin. Let me see if I can find him. Sacy Tin. Probably pronouncing his name wrong, but I've seen him in the Clone Wars. Let me just zoom in. Hey, actually, he's in a scene with Obi Wan in that one. Dun, dun, dun. So I think that might be him. I'm pretty sure they're at least the same species. Uh, so that's pretty cool, right? Just little subtle stuff they throw in this episode, in this issue. Then we go on to now the present, where this comic book takes place, and we see Obi Wan here, looking like a beast. Everyone always looks like a beast, but look at this drawing. I really like this shot. There's actually an artwork right now that came out in, I think, Star Wars Celebration 2019 that kind of resembles similar art style to this, which I like a lot. Then we see Anakin here as well. He's training with his master Obi-Wan. And once I saw this image here, I knew that this comic, this issue was gonna be one to hold, to remember. I love reading stories between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and just seeing their relationship grow and how they interact with each other. Throughout the issue, right, Obi-Wan, he knows that Anakin is strong with the Force. He can sense that even though he's just been a Padawan for such a little bit of time, he's still way above the other Padawans that have been here longer. So he understands this, but he feels this unease on himself. He doesn't believe that he is teaching Anakin properly. We go back, and then he remembers his master Qui-Gon Jinn, and here we can see Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan training. And then we go on to a next image where we see him remembering the death of his master by the hands of Darth Maul. During their training, Obi-Wan gets interrupted by Master Tosan, And the Jedi Council just requested Obi Wan to go for a mission. It seems like Obi Wan does not take Anakin to missions because Anakin complains that his master is gonna go away, and it doesn't seem like Obi Wan really believes that Anakin is ready to go for a mission, so he doesn't take Anakin to the mission. We can continue going on where Obi Wan is pretty much just telling Anakin like, "Hey, relax, I'll be back." So next we end up in the Jedi Temple Library. Obi-Wan is searching for information on his new mission. He's trying to go find a holocron that is supposedly in this planet left by ex-Jedi. He's trying to find this Jedi, but obviously Obi-Wan never finds anything in the Jedi Temple. I think this is pretty funny, right? From Star Wars Episode 2, I think, or Episode 3, where they're trying to get information. It was Episode 2, where he tries to get information in the Jedi Temple, and he can't find the missing planet. Here he's trying to find a Jedi, and it's a missing Jedi. Always happens to Obi-Wan. Yoda comes out. We get some nice Yoda scripts. Here he just tells Obi-Wan that maybe the name was lost in time. Then Yoda wants to know if Obi-Wan is taking Skywalker on this quest. Obviously, Obi-Wan says he's not ready at the moment, and he wasn't planning on it. And the reason, right, he says that is he understands that Anakin came to them later than any of the other Padawans, and that he has still much to learn to become a Jedi. Yoda agrees, but he also mentions that Obi-Wan needs to provide his belief in Anakin as well for Anakin to continue to grow. Then Yoda and Obi-Wan shows a little. I like this because Obi-Wan says he's not like his master, Qui-Gon, who always questioned the Jedi Council. But here we can see Obi-Wan questioning Yoda, and he's like, "Forgive me for my bluntness, Master Yoda, but your support for Anakin is surprising." Because obviously Yoda was one of the council members who was against him becoming a Padawan in the first place. And this next line just hits you in the guts, right? Very dangerous a poorly trained Jedi is to others and to himself. All right, we're looking in the future, and we see what Anakin becomes. And then you question yourself, right? Like, what if Obi-Wan wasn't the one that trained Anakin? Would Anakin still go to the dark side? So I'm pretty sure there was a comic that explains that, or a book that mentions that. But it's pretty crazy just to hear this from Yoda. Eventually, Obi-Wan agrees, and he ends taking Anakin to the mission. And Anakin, this is the first time it seems that Anakin has been back out of space, and you can see from his face that he is excited and he wants to drive the ship. Obi-Wan's like, "Yeah, maybe next time." We get some more cool back in the past memories from Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan is just remembering how he's not like his master Qui-Gon, and this fear, just you can tell Obi-Wan is just worried that he's not teaching Anakin right. Throughout the series, throughout the trip, Anakin talks to Obi-Wan, and he tries to find out a little more about Obi-Wan. Somehow they end up getting a discussion where Obi-Wan says something, and it makes it seem like Anakin was more thrown to him than Obi-Wan actually wanting him. It was more by force, and obviously Anakin, being the emotional kid he is, takes this the wrong way. But we know this is not what Obi-Wan means. It definitely means that he is not the teacher that Anakin needs. Obi-Wan and Anakin end up making it to the Jedi, where they believe the holocron is at. We can see them going on trying to search the temple, and here we can see a group of Captain Falcon lookalikes. I don't know what this species is, but we can tell they're giving dirty looks, and things aren't going right. Obi-Wan does indeed find the holocron, and it does seem like it's easy, but then Anakin comes out of nowhere and yells that pirates are here. They must have seen them land. Obviously, Obi-Wan, as being as noble as he is, he says his "hello there" line. Again, this is pretty funny, right? If you're a fan, some of these lines, like some of these things are subtle, but they show a lot, right? This hello there is pretty subtle, but we know that symbol hello there, Obi Wan remark, and then again with Obi-Wan in the library, how he couldn't find the Jedi he was looking for. So little things like that are actually pretty funny and pretty cool in my mind. So now the pirates, they obviously want to take the holocron. They also want the guy's lightsaber because it looks pretty cool. So it's Obi-Wan and Anakin against a bunch of bird guys, Angry Birds type thing. Obi-Wan is trying to take them. Cool fight scenes. Shoom, shoom. Fight scenes, fight scenes, fight scenes. Anakin gets captured, and oh no, what's gonna happen? And obviously, Anakin uses his training to knock people out. Eventually, they end up beating the pirates pretty easily, and we can see this. The pirates are not the main enemy in this story. It's still to build up this emotional roller coaster between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And then here Obi-Wan talks to Anakin, and he just mentions to Anakin that he didn't bring Anakin before because it's not that Anakin wasn't ready, it's that Obi-Wan didn't think Obi-Wan was ready. And then here we can see, right, what we mentioned earlier, what you said earlier about me being stuck with you as an apprentice. I suppose I felt that it was you that was stuck with me as your teacher. So we can see, right, they both care about each other deeply, and they just both want to be the best teacher and the best student for each other. So this is pretty cool, right? We get to see this dynamic duo just continue to build their relationship, and which makes the episode 3 scenes even more heartfelt. After that heartfelt talk, we get to see another flashback of when Anakin and Obi-Wan first met, and Obi-Wan just continues to tell his insecurities to Anakin. Anakin, of course, makes him remember that they have each other and that they're gonna be fine even if Master Qui-Gon is not there with them. And that's how the issue ends. This is actually, I really, like I mentioned, I really like this Obi-Wan and Anakin duo. It's pretty good to have an issue about them. I know there was an Anakin Age of the Republic, so I want to take a read at that next to see if it continues to build their relationship. That one seems more of the Clone Wars cartoon series timeline. So we'll see how things have progressed. There's also a Qui-Gon Jinn issue that I've also picked up, and I want to take a look at that one as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, don't forget to subscribe, guys, to get info on new videos every time I post them. Let me know what you guys thought about this issue. What did you like? What did you not like? Like I mentioned, I really enjoyed this whole issue, and I'm enjoying this whole Age of the Republic issues. So the next episode I'm gonna do is Darth Maul. So stay tuned. Take care, guys, and have a good night.